guys, Karen here. Today I wanted to tackle this video and tell you all about my 5 tips, my main 5 tips that I've actually depended on when I go outside and record myself for my YouTube videos. Oh, I think I have a dog here. Living with pets, you never have any hairs on you. And I wanted to target 5 because to me those are important, and to me the first couple videos, I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't talk much. There's some videos I still don't talk much because I'm still getting used to saying certain things in front of people. I don't like I don't like being looked at like I'm like a weirdo or something like that. So let's get on with it. So I have my trusty notebook, and I tend to forget things, so let's get on with it. And I'll go more in depth in every single tip I give. So this is my first one. Record alone. Record alone. There's nobody at home. I still am not accustomed to having my boyfriend around when I record. I think is that mental thought of you having, oh, what are they gonna say? Am I doing something wrong? Am I saying something wrong? Am I not explaining it correctly? I think you have to give yourself that freedom of feeling of comfortable, as much comfortable as you can. And one of the main ones is record yourself alone. It makes a huge difference. So when you go out there, you don't think about the rest of the people, and you're already as comfortable as you can be in front of a camera. Make sure after you've done that, you go ahead and walk around your neighborhood wherever you go. And there's no one around. I will show you a video on this next couple of minutes. That one of the ways I've done it so far is that there's nobody around. Nobody. And I feel much more comfortable with doing that where there's nobody around. And if the one individual or a couple of them passes by, I'm fine. I think it's more like when there's a lot of people around, I tend to get a little like this. Put the camera. And I made sure that there was nobody around me. It makes me feel comfortable, it makes me speak better. That I will say, it makes me express myself better. Not think about anybody else watching me or anybody in the back, just like eyeballing me while I'm talking. You know, you slowly start, as you, the more times you do that, the better you've become. And that's just with anything. And I think instead of thinking of your camera just being a camera, think about it being your friend. And you could do it with the trusty phones as well. I've recorded a whole video, a whole YouTube video, and just my trusty phone. So yeah, that's my tip 1. Record yourself alone. Doesn't matter if you're not doing anything crazy, just record yourself. You don't have to publish it. Just start slowly getting into that I guess mantra, you can say, where you just pick it up shamelessly, just do it. What anybody says is not, yeah. Tip number 2, this is where it comes to be a little bit more shameful. I think that when you think about everybody else's thoughts or how they look at you, like let's say I'm looking, I have my I have the Sony Alpha 6400 6400. There's the screen that goes up, so I'm looking up, and you can sometimes, as you have the camera pointed at you, you have to look at the lens, the peephole right here, and you can sense when somebody is looking, because you're like, what the? I've had those happen to me, and it just kind of throws me off, and I just stop recording. Don't give up. Record again. Or just when that person leaves or anybody else leaves, just press the record button. The same way you take selfies, the same way you take your Snap, your Insta, IG, TVs, or whatever, do the same with your camera. I mean, we've all been doing it for a very long time. The camera is just a little more intimidating because there's more stuff to it, and it's one, heavier. There's more stuff to it. It's noticeable what you're doing, and then you have a whole screen staring back at you when you're recording, because you gotta check how your space, your atmosphere looks like. So I think thinking more shameful about it makes you more comfortable, if that makes sense. I think that's how I feel. That's how I've been able to make some videos outside. People, when they see you with this camera, they're like, oh, and then just move along. They forget. And then if you're in like a restaurant or like a Target, Walmart, whatever, they just like eyeball you for a second and then just walk away. So don't think too much into it. I mean, it's easier said than done. That's for sure. Tip number 3. Make believe you're FaceTiming. Now this one, I am not much of like video recording, but when I used to call my mother a lot when I was away in university, I will video call her a lot. I don't have an iPhone. I am a trusty Samsung user. So I will call her from WhatsApp and just, talk. So when it came to the camera and I told Chris I wanted to do this, I was like, wait, I can try and make it seem like I'm FaceTiming my bestest of friends instead of just point and shoot. That's it. Have a full-on trusted conversation of how you do this, what you're doing. And if you don't get it the first time, you can always try it again. And you can just move from wherever you are, make sure there's nobody around, like I mentioned before, and then walk, do your thing, feel comfortable. And yeah, it's not FaceTiming one person, you're FaceTiming a bunch of people, and you're telling them how your day is going, or how your coffee tasted that morning, or how they messed up your order and you're just feeling a little down. And yeah, just like a dear diary per se. Dear diary, hello, today was shitty, or today I had a fantastic day. I think once you start feeling like that's your friend, and that's your message being brought towards the other person, you'll be fine. Here goes not position. Here goes tip 4. What did I write? Oh yes, this is a good one. If you feel shy having a tripod that you hold your camera and you're just like aimlessly or just shooting whatever, and you still feel a little uncomfortable, sometimes what I have done, because I've seen it on other YouTubers, oh, did I touch the microphone? They will start putting it putting their camera positioned a certain way in their like shopping basket, or they'll put their bag down and put the camera inside pointing up, and it'll just record you. That works as well. Obviously you won't have the opportunity to, you know, face-to-face talk, but it'll get you a little bit closer to achieving the vlogger with the tripod point and shoot on your face, towards your face, I mean. And it will help you feel comfortable because nobody else is looking at your amazing rig. And nobody's gonna be like eyeballing you awkwardly after, so that's great. Those are my tips so far. And then the last and foremost, have fun. I really think that you're gonna get some laughs. You really are. You're gonna get some downs because you're like, damn, I wanted to do this. There's too much people, blah, blah, blah. I'll come again in 5 minutes, sit down, let it cool, and then muster the courage. But yeah, record alone. Think shamefully. What's the other one? Make believe you're talking to your friends. Position the camera where nobody can see it if you want to start that way and you want to record yourself more often. And then just honestly, utterly have fun. This is not meant to be a job, because you're just starting off. So be consistent, obviously, but don't make it be too forceful, because you're not going to have fun. And this whole recording yourself and getting yourself out there, it starts by doing it all alone. There is nobody here but my pets, and I just feel so good, so good, so good. This is where I feel like I can honestly tell you the month or two that I've had of recording myself. Around my family, I still have a little like shyfulness there. That's a word. Some shyness. With my mom, not so much. Here and there. My dad, he loves the camera, so he always likes going like, hi, how are you? And then my boyfriend, here and there, I think just because they're loved ones. You should feel comfortable, right? But you always have that thought of, what if I do something wrong or say something wrong or like look funny, and they just like, I don't know. I grew up very, someone a little bit too like shy. So I overthink it. Don't overthink it. Do it later. When you're editing your video, overthink how that goes. And it's been great. It's gotten me a little motivated. I honestly did not think that I was gonna make it this far. Because editing, taking, videos of yourself is all new to me. I did not learn before I started. I did not teach myself before I started. I just bought the camera, started taking pictures. Then I told my boyfriend, hey, I think I want to do YouTube. Everybody's doing it. I want to give it a try. And so that's where this whole shebang of videos come from, Be honest, be authentic, be unique to your own self. I say and so a lot, right? I gotta work. I have a lot to work with, but I feel super, super happy. I honestly don't feel yet that I've kind of like gotten bored or that I've run out of ideas. I think at some point I did feel like, damn, I can only do vlogs. So that's why I wanted to bring out the 5 tips. I wanted to give you an update of how I'm doing. I have been feeling like I want to upgrade my camera, but I don't have to. I shake too much with my hands. I'm trying to figure out my gimbal, but yeah, it's been going great, guys. And I'm super happy. This is the best thing I've done so far for myself because I'm super shy. Yeah. I'll give you another update in a year. When I make a year in Camille and Kelly channel, it's going to be fun. Let me know in the description box below if you decided to just turn on your camera and start shooting. And obviously you can, obviously you can do it with your trusty phone. Say hi, and just, yeah, you don't need the whole camera. But if you want to and you want to make it, you know, more, I guess, more sharper. But lately phones have gotten really good. The Samsung S20, pretty good stuff. I will see you guys on Friday because I have another video for you this week. I know I was behind on this one, but consistency, right? I love you guys and thanks for watching. Feel free to contact me, any comments below, and give that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Have a good, wonderful day. Bye. How to turn this off?